joining another session of Oro Valley Community Spotlight. I have the pleasure of being here today at Old Pueblo Cellars, and I'm with Roger. And I would like Roger to share with us what is going on here.
Okay, well, we have a vineyard slash winery slash cellar here in between Oro Valley and Marana in the northwest part of Tucson. And we've been in business. We planted our grapes here in 2013, and we did our first harvest in 2015. Wow. And we started selling grapes in 2021. So this is our second year of actually selling our product. We have organic grapes, organically grown grapes, and we have 6 varieties, 2 white wines and 4 red wines. They're all desert acclimated wines, so they're quite delicious because we don't do any filtering of our wines, and we also do a cold fermentation, which is kind of the old-fashioned way of making wine. It's a very slow process. And I got started in the wine business in California, in the Mariposa, California area. We had a ranch there on the road to Yosemite, and it had a small vineyard on it, and that was my first experience with wines. I'm originally from North Dakota, and we moved to California for work, and then we bought the ranch, and so we had to either eat a lot of grapes or process them. And so we started processing the grapes and making some wine. And we didn't sell any wine in California, we just gave it away. And we sold that property in the 90s, 1995, I believe. And we bought a property in Texas, which was not suitable for grapes. So we forgot about the grape business until we moved to Arizona in 2008. And then we bought 8¼ acres here, and I checked it out and had excellent water, and the soil was perfect for grapes. And the University of Arizona explained to me which varieties I needed to plant, which I planted. And of course, the rest is history. We're now open for business, and we have this tasting room, and it's open 7 days a week. We open with our first tasting at 12 noon. Our second tasting is at 2 p.m. and our third and final tasting is at 4 p.m. We do formal tastings because the wine is different. It's quite excellent. It's quite delicious. And we need to explain how we make the wine and why it's so good. And so that is the purpose. So we're trying to educate people as well as sell wine at the same time. That's kind of our story.
Well, your property is absolutely beautiful. Just walking from the parking lot up to the wine tasting room, you just weave in through the trees. There's water fountains. He's got beautiful places to sit and just look at the vineyards. And so who out there wants to join me for a wine tasting soon? Let's get together and let's make an appointment and get some wine tasting going.
I'm for that.
All right.
Thank you, Karen.
You're so welcome. Any last words that you could think of?
We do it by reservation, and so you would call 520-551-1011, and I generally answer that phone and set up the reservations. Weekends in the winter are busy, so you need to schedule ahead of time. During the week, for a couple or for just 2 or 3 people, it's generally not a problem, but we still ask for reservation because our venue we're a boutique vineyard and a boutique tasting room, and so we're rather small.
But like I said, it's quite lovely here. So I will have all the information after this video for you to find. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me and I'll be able to share Roger's information with you. So Roger, thank you for your time this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Karen, for coming.
You're welcome.